Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Silver Cyclops, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at my Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville tier list. So first of all, we have Acorn. I feel like Acorn is a solid A, and why I put him here is because he has both Oak and Acorn, and I feel like Oak right now is actually fairly broken with his Sap Trap just doing an insanely amount of damage. You can hit that on someone, detonate, boom, they're dead. Put that in a crowd, boom, just all of them gone. He also has the Oak taking 40 damage per hit, getting buffed recently. I feel like that's absolutely insane. He has so much ammo, he can reload fast. If you have an Acorn sitting up there, he can heal you, get pocketed by a Sunflower. I mean, you're doing so much damage, wiping out teams. I mean, yes, he is a big target, so that's why I don't put him as S. I mean, Oak can still, yeah, put out fairly damage. Acorn himself, I mean, is insane. Can put out tons of damage. Super mobile with his little spin dash and his little sap trap where you can get yourself onto higher things. For 80s action hero, I feel he's really, really good. I mean, he takes a lot of skill to use, so that's why I'm going to put him as A. I mean, if you know how to use tags and you have a good loadout, I mean, he can put out some serious work with that rocket ride and other abilities. I mean, he is absolutely insane how good he can be. I mean, I feel All-Star deserves a solid B. I mean, with the Citron meta right now, you just get spin dashed and taken out instantly. I mean, it is insane. I mean, yes, he can be decent, but like his primary isn't that good. I feel like he's really outshined by Citron if you're comparing him to tanks. I mean, he has decent damage. He can put out decent damage. He can be used as a sniper almost if you want to use him like Bandit Cactus from Garden Warfare 2. I don't know. I just don't have the most fun playing All Star. I did when he was better before he got nerfed a couple of months ago. I feel like I mained All Star for a while, but recently I just don't like playing All Star for some reason. I just feel like he really just gets countered so easily, sniped. He's a big target, stuff like that. Corn, I gotta say, I gotta put him at. I would put him at D, but I find with Super Spin, he can be really good if you can get that off. Some of the upgrades with him are insane. I just feel like he doesn't put out that much damage. I mean, Butter Beacon, you throw that out, if there's no zombies around, I mean, it has no use. Literally. And then his Shuck Shot is pretty obvious if it's coming. I mean, you gotta kind of be close to zombies. I just feel like he's not that good, so that's why I put him as a C. Space Cadet, I really do not like Space Cadet. I mean, she does have the one tap with Big Bang Beam, but even then, she's not even that good. I mean, you can go into station, but your shields aren't that good. I mean, only 125 when they used to be like, what was it, 300? I mean, she's not that good, and she's kind of a sitting duck in station. I mean, you can have Wizard on top of you, but even then, I mean, Wizard's gonna get sniped off. You can only stay up there for so long. I mean, station really isn't that good. I would prefer like I don't know, like 4 foot soldiers compared to like one full station. I mean, it's gonna be a lot better. Cactus, I also gotta say, Cactus is kind of bad. I mean, it's big. It can get sniped really, really, really easily. It just a big target. It's not that good as Captain Deadbeard. I mean, her little propeller thing like barely works. It's super laggy. I just don't really like Cactus. I mean, it's really outshined. I mean, you can get decent kills, but I feel like Deadbeard is so much better. You have potato mines, but I mean, it's really predictable in most cases. And then your spike needle or whatever it's called at close range is even that good. Chomper. Chomper right now I feel like is a solid S tier. It is actually insanely good just because of the Grody Group buff. It is insane. Doing like 105 damage in total just for the goop alone. If you trap a zombie in there, they're basically screwed. You can burrow around them to scare them, and they'll basically stay in the goop. I mean, he's insane. If you put halitosis on him and use his slobber shot, he's actually just insanely good. I can't stress enough. Like, I played Chomper before this buff, and then I played it with this buff, and I can't stress enough how good Chomper can be. On to Citron. I feel like Citron's also a solid A tier right now. He's got a ton of health. His shield can take a ton of incoming damage. He's just insanely good. I mean, how not? He can hit 2 to 3s on every. I think it's 3s now on every hit. He can take critical damage. He's just insanely good. I gotta put him at that A tier. Electric Slide. I mean, Electric Slide is good. I mean, she's not insanely good because of the recent nerf that they did where she only takes like 18 and I think 14 damage. I mean, Her tornado is good if you have that one maelstrom ability on it, but she has a get out of free jail cards. That's why I put her at B. Her boogie bouncer is still very, very glitchy, which I feel is kind of a waste of an ability still. Engineer, I know a lot of people hate him and think he's overpowered. I've seen it a lot on the Reddit and other places, but I really don't think he's overpowered. I think he's fairly balanced. Why I put him at B. He takes 34 damage, and he has that thing where you can just shoot limited ammo. But I mean, take out that heavy helper, and he's basically useless. I mean, even dealing up with him as a chomper, I mean, it's not that hard. You just kind of have to have a teammate that can kind of help you figure it out, and then you use your slobber shot, and boom, he's gone. So I don't feel he's that good. Imp, I gotta say, Imp right now, if we're not talking about exploits, is a solid C. He's terrible. He actually just, I don't know, he doesn't do that much damage. His mech is just sucks. I mean, unless you have like 2 or 3 mechs on the field, he sucks. I mean, I feel like he's really bad. You just goop that mech and boom, it's gone. I mean, Imp one shot by snipers, I just feel like he's not that good. Nightcap with the recent nerf to projectiles. I mean, you got the slight damage increase, but you really have to get in there, getting out DPS by basically every zombie. I feel like she's just a B. I mean, the Feng Fu is okay, but like literally, you're gonna kill what 2 to 3 zombies going up against that, and then maybe die. I mean, it's just not good. Pea shooter, no questions here. Solid S tier. We all know this because with those recent last ditch and homing P and all those other upgrades in party time, Pea shooter you can't deny is an S tier. It's just absolutely broken. People going on like 50 kill bombs easily just because of these 2 upgrades. And I just feel like it's insane. Captain Deadbeard, solid A tier. Anchors away. You can get 50 damage with that if you're up close. You got that sniper and that shotgun, which actually does fairly decent damage. You got the barrel to get out of most situations or even come into situations and get kills. His drone or parrot, whatever you want to call it, is fairly good. I feel like he's a fairly really good character. He could take some skill to use, but with most plants having like a lot of head, I feel like it's really really easy to kill them because they're just hitboxes are so big. Rose, I honestly hate Rose. I feel like she's a solid C tier. I mean, you can use Gotify, get in there, annoy the zombies, use Jinx. Just I don't like playing her that much. I feel like she's not that good. She used to be broken when like her homing was insane and her damage was. I just don't really like her. Scientist, if we're talking in terms of support, he's a B character. I mean, he's fairly good. You can heal all the other zombies. Getting off that sticky grenade doing 30 heals per second, I think it is actually just insane. I feel like Scientist is a really good character. I mean, he doesn't put off that much damage, but if you're just using him to heal and stuff, and you have like I don't know what is it, power wash on him. He can heal faster than Sunflower. I just feel like he's absolutely insane for that reason. Snapdragon, it's honestly an A. He's not an S because he has a very big hitbox and you're going up against other things can be sniped easily. He got his range nerfed. I feel like he's really good. His blue blaze is actually insane. I find myself playing Snapdragon a lot. You can use swoop slam to literally get halfway across the map in a matter of seconds. It's a really, really good character. I feel like he's fairly balanced. His fireball is good for halfway across the map. They're a little hard to hit. He has that fire damage. I feel like he's a really good character and really fun to use. For Soldier, I put him as a B. I mean, you almost have to use rapid fire now for him to be any good, and not a lot of people want to use those points. So that's why I put him as a B. I mean, there's no other questions. I mean, ZPG is a fairly good ability. Stuff like that. Sticky Grenade kind of sucks now. I mean, only if you're running Sticky on it. And other than that, I feel like he's kind of bad. Sunflower, solid A. Heals super fast, has that 10 damage per hit, can heal herself while healing others. I mean, if you use that ability, I feel like she has so much potential. Blossom's insane. She has so much potential in healing or going aggressive that she's just an insanely good character. You can use her in so many different situations. That's why I put her as a solid A. Super Brainz, I mean, he's good. I just don't really like playing Super Brainz because I feel like I get like 1 to 2 kills, boom, dead. I don't know why. I just don't like Super Brainz. I mean, his shield's good and all, but it gets broken fairly quickly. I mean, his Ultra Ball is insanely good, but his jump is good for getting out of situations, refreshing every 10 seconds. But I don't know. I just don't find myself liking him. Maybe it's because I'm bad at using him and I need to learn him more. I just don't really like playing him. For Wizard, I'm gonna put Wizard as a solid B right now. I mean, Wizard's good. I mean, he's a very good support character. Double-headed Dragon right now being out of the game kind of sucks. So you can't really use that. Elder Alchemist is insanely good. Like literally, it's just an instant heal, and I always make a joke like Wizard best healer in the game because I feel like he's a fairly good healer. I mean, you use that Elder Alchemist, boom, hit it on the ground, you start healing. That's why I'm gonna put him as a B. He has the co-star, all those other abilities, Staff Slam being insanely good. I mean, I feel like yeah, he could be better, but I feel like he's a B. I mean, he doesn't outshine any of the other characters that are up there. For Shogun, I feel like it's good. Having that shield very much helps. And I feel like he's a B. I mean, I feel like the slower rate of fire, I mean, you have the same DPS if you look into it. I mean, I feel like he's still good. And yeah, that's why I'm going to put him as B. I mean, I feel like he's really good. Like I made those other points. I mean, he's not insanely good. He's not terrible. He's just good. He's not broken in any of those characters. Thorn Apart, it's fairly better than normal Rose. You can't aim with it, but I feel like it's still good. I mean, it's still better than using normal Rose. I would use Thorn Apart any day over normal Rose. I mean, I like Thorn Apart a lot better than Rose. And then for Steam Blaster Scientist, I mean, it's hard to argue. Some people say S, some say A. I'm going with the A tier. I mean, he's good. He's not broken in any means. I mean, you have to get very close. And if you're up there with a Snapdragon, Snapdragon's going to do something to you. Oak being buffed, I mean, basically Oak can take it out with one Sap Trap. Boom, on the face, dead. I mean, I feel like it's good. It can do a lot of damage. It takes some skill to use. It's kind of brain dead in some ways, but I feel like it's just I don't know. It's good, but it's like not my cup of tea. And this is all my personal opinion. So if you guys don't agree with this, let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I mean, this is my honest opinions with every single character. And yeah, I also did a community poll to see what everyone else's community thoughts were on their tier list. And let's get straight into the overall community tier list. Now, taking a look at the community tier list, we have Pea Shooter, Chomper, and Steam Blaster A. I agree with these. Like, as you saw, I put both Pea Shooter and Chomper up here. Yes, Steam Blaster, most people say that he's an S tier. Like I said, I made my points. This, a lot of things in A. I mean, I don't know if this means people think the game is balanced, unbalanced. And then most of the stuff in B, I mean, Shogun and Normal Corn both in B. And then we have both the Thorn Apart and Rose. I mean, I feel like Thorn Apart is a little bit better. That's why I put Rose down in C. Engineer, I mean, they put nothing in C, D, and F. And I mean, I will be doing these community tier lists every month. So if you'd like to participate, come join the Discord that's down in the description. I'll make an announcement every month after a new community patch has come out. We'll give it a week and then we'll all vote on it. And then I'll upload a new video like this every month. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you agreed with any of my things or disagreed. I would like to hear your tier list as well. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.